One factor of 7x squared plus 33x minus 10 is which of the following? So first, we need to find the quadratic equation of this. So I'm going to write it out, and I'm going to say 7x squared plus 33x minus 10. Now, when you have this, what you are going to do is that you are going to multiply 7 by what? Minus 10. So this will give us what? Minus 70. And then we are going to take note of this one, 33. Now, what we are going to find out here is that what are those numbers that if we multiply them together, we will have minus 70. And if we add them together, we have 33. The first number is minus 30, is what? 35 and minus 2. So you have 35x and minus 2x. Now, when you have this, it will be equal to what? Plus 33. So 35 times 2 is what? Minus 70. So instead of us to write 33, we are going to write plus 35 and minus 2. So we are now going to say 7x squared plus 35x minus 2x minus 10. Now, so we are going to put the bracket here. So we are going to say the like term here is what? 7x. So this will be what? X plus what? 5. The like term here is what? Minus 2. So you have x plus what? 5. 2x minus 2 divided by minus 2 will give us x. Minus 10 divided by minus 2 will give us what? 5. So this is what? 7x minus 2. And you have your what? X plus what? 5. So these are the two factors, and one of them is what? Option C. So that is our answer. Question 12. We are asked to solve minus 1 over 4 is less than 3 over 4, 3x minus 2 less than half. So let me write this. So we now have minus 1 over 4 is less than 3 over 4 bracket what? 3x minus 2 less than 1 over 2. Now, the first thing we are going to do is that we are going to continue. We are going to say minus 1 over 4 is less than 3 over 4 bracket 3x minus 2. And we are going to say 3 over 4, 3x minus 2. And this will give us is less than what? Half. So we are going to say minus 1 over 4. So this will be what? 3. This will be what? 9x over what? 4 minus 6 over what? 4. So this is it. So, and this will now give us the same thing. So this will give us 9x over what? 4. And this is what? Minus 6 over what? 4 is less than what? Half. So this will go to this place. This will go to this place. So this is what? Minus 1 over 4. This one will turn to what? Plus what? 6 over what? 4 is less than what? 9x over what? 4. And this is what? 9x over 4. And so this, so if we do this, this will give us, this will go to the other side and become plus. So this is what? 1 over 2. But this will give us what? Plus 3 over 2. Right? So this will give us, when we find the LCM, so this is 4. And this is minus 1. Plus what? 6 is less than 9x over what? 4. And this is what? 9x over 4 is less than this is what? LCM is what? 2. So this is what? 1 plus what? 3. So this is what? Minus 5 over, this will be plus 5 over 4, and this is less than what? 9x over what? 4. So this is what? 9x over 4, and this is less than what? 4 over 2. So 4 will cancel out. So we now have 5 is less than 9x, and that is the first one. And the second one will be so when you cross multiply, so your 9x will be less than what? 8. So you now divide both sides by what? 5. So you divide both sides by what? 9 rather. You divide both sides by 9. You divide both sides by 9 to get your x. So you now say 5 over 9 is less than x, and your x is less than what? 8 over what? 9. So you now say 5 over 9 is less than x is less than 8 over what? 9. So x is greater than 5 over 9 is less than 8 over 9. So that is the answer. Question 13. We are asked to simplify 3x minus p minus x minus r. So what they want to test here is how we can deal with minus signs. So let's take a look at this. So we have 3x minus p. Minus times minus is what? Plus x. So this is what? Minus r. Minus times minus is what? Plus p. So minus p will cancel plus p. 3x plus x is what? 4x minus r. And that is the final answer. Question 14. An arc of a radius 7.5 centimeter is 7.5 centimeter long. Find, correct to the nearest degree, the angle which the arc subtends at the center of the circle. We should take pi to be what? 22 over 7. So let's start by drawing the arc. So let's have this. So this will be our angle. So we are told that this is what? The arc of circle of radius. So this is our radius. Our radius is what? 7.5. And this is also the length of the arc is also what? 7.5. They now ask us to find to the nearest degree the angle with which the arc subtends at the center of the circle. So first thing is to know that our length of an arc is equal to what? Theta over what? 360 times what? 2 pi r. So we are looking for our theta. So this is what? 7.5 is equal to what? Theta over 360 times what? 2 times 22 over 7 times 7.5. Now, so we can easily cut this. So this is this will give us 180. This will be 11. This will be 90. So we can say 90 times 7. So that is 630. So we can now say 7.5 is equal to 11 times 7.5. So that will be 82.5. So this will be what? 82.5 over 630. So multiply this by what? Theta. So you cross multiply. So you now say 7.5 times 630 is equal to what? 82.5 theta. So you now divide both sides by what? 82.5. You divide both sides by what? 82.5. So this will cancel out, this will cancel out. So we now say 7.5 times 230, 7.5 times 630, that will give us 4725. You now divide it by what? 82.5. You divide it by what? 82.5. 5. So we now have 57.27. So but since we are asked to take it to the nearest degree, so our theta will now be 57 degree. Question 15. Water flows out of a pipe at the rate of what? 40 pi centimeters square per second into an empty cylindrical container of base radius 4 centimeter. They ask us to find the height of water in the container after 4 seconds. Now, let us write the information out. Let us take it out. So they said water flows out of a pipe at what? 40 pi centimeter cube. So 40 pi centimeter cube is in volume in how many seconds? 1 second. Now into an empty cylindrical tank. So we now have a cylinder which has a base radius of what? 4. And we should find the what? Height. So and the volume of a cylinder is what? Pi r square h. So first, the answer, find the height of water in the container after 4 seconds. Now the question states that water flows out of the pipe at a rate of what? 40 pi centimeter per second. So after 4 seconds, so if this is how it flows in 1 second, in 4 seconds it's going to be 40 pi times what? 4, which is what? 160 pi. Now that we know that the volume after 4 seconds is now what? 160 pi. So we now say what is the volume of a cylinder? Is what? Pi r square h, which is what? 160 pi. So and we know that our r is what? 4. So pi we cancel pi. Our r is what? 4 square h, and this is what? 160. So this is what? 16h is equal to what? 160. You now divide both sides by what? 16. 16 here 1, 16 here 1. So our h is equal to what? 10. So in what? Centimeter. So that is the final answer.